Okay, Garion, what's a spread or money line that you're looking at tonight?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a popular one, but I'm going to go with the Pelicans -6 against the Kings. They're just playing some really nice basketball right now. They've got the second best net rating in the NBA across their last 5 games, outscoring teams by 11.2 points per 100 possessions. You want to pull that back to 10 games, they're still outscoring their opponents by 6.6 points per 100 possessions. That's a really healthy number, whereas Sacramento is Sacramento. So they've been struggling, and they haven't looked good defensively. It's a relatively big number for this Pelicans team. I understand that, but they've also been 5-1-1 ATS their past 7 games as a favorite. So they've been taking advantage of these games they should win as of late. And with the Lakers continuing to lose, I mean, this is a motivated team. They are gunning for that play-in tournament. So I think they're going to take care of business tonight.
Chinmay, biggest spread on the slate is that Thunder Nuggets game, 14.5.
Yeah, you probably want to avoid those spreads in double digits where you get random events happening and teams go on runs late, and it's a blowout game. The team up big is sitting their best players. But I like Sixers and Nuggets, and you can probably parlay with some player props for Embiid, Harden, and Jokic in those games and get better odds. So I like Nuggets and Sixers, either spread or money line, but also make sure that you bring in some player props in there and parlay that with either Harden, Embiid, or Jokic. I believe Jokic triple-double is always going to be plus money, so that might be a good one to take a gamble on with the spread or money line in that game as well.
All right, Nick, you got a spread or money line that you're looking at tonight?
Yeah, I mean, normally I would agree that some of these big time spreads are stayaways, but I think a couple of these are just such big mismatches that even if you get a late rally by the team that's down big, maybe at halftime or at the end of the third, I still think you could feel okay about covering a 14-point spread if you're the Utah Jazz, or 14.5 if you're Denver. I think Utah's the team that I probably trust a little more here. I mean, Denver certainly should and will win this game against OKC, but there's a kind of a path there to Denver playing with his food a little bit and maybe not turning this one into a complete blowout. But man, I think Utah on the road at Houston is a really, really good spot for the Jazz. Like I said, the Rockets are likely going to be missing 2 starters. They're not a good team anyway. They're the worst defense in the league. Again, even if they turn things over to Josh Christopher or whoever in the fourth quarter, if it's a 25-point game going into the fourth, I just don't see them, mounting that kind of run. So never feel great, when you're laying 2 touchdowns in a game like this, but I really like Utah -14 on the road.